can I have a marching order, please? You are travelling, basically, up a very narrow trail. I basically just need to know if people are walking side by side, hand in hand, behind each other.
Nick, what do you reckon?
I reckon that.
I like
It's
this.
quite narrow.
I like this.
You put the muscle in the front.
Yeah. Me at the front with Nick at the back.
So what's your passive perception, Anne?
My what?
Passive.
13.
It's 13, is it? As you're walking along this narrow trail, you notice just up ahead a very crude and not particularly well hidden snare trap. It is worth noting that it's an incredibly crude snare trap, and you can quite easily walk around it.
Right, should we just walk around it then?
Yes.
Should we also be cautious of other traps in the area?
Yes.
Could we throw a stone into it?
Into a snare trap.
Yeah.
It's not likely to activate it, though, is it?
No.
We'll
We'll walk around it.
Do the thought process in your head out before you speak.
Gauge brain before you open. Yeah, we'll just... Guys, there is a snare trap in front of us, but it is crudely designed and we can easily walk around it.
I should walk around it then,
I have perceived
I think we should do this. Let's walk around the crudely designed snare trap and walk around it, sir.
Yes.
Okay, sir.
Well, we walk off around it. I will take extra vigilance.
I think this could be a deceptively poorly designed trap, and I think we should be cautious.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree.
Perhaps it's just a lure to lure us into a false sense of security.
Because clearly these goblins are cleverer than us.
Indeed.
Yeah.
So are you continuing in your same preordained...
We are continuing
But
and
we are taking
avoiding.
extra vigilance going around this trap.
and can you give me a perception test?
Oh dear.
Yeah.
He's
Perception,
found
wisdom's
the
plus 3.
actual trap.
So it's roll the dice, add 3.
12, 15.
Okie dokie. So a little bit further along the trap,
Okay.
you halt the party again.
Halt.
There is an incredible...
Wait, guys, wait!
Wait!
Hold it! Hold it!
There is quite clearly, just up ahead, a pit trap that's had a few leaves and things chucked across it. It's pretty poor. It's pretty poor.
If
but
you fell it though, that'd be funny as hell.
there was a chance, and it was close.
Does
Whoa, shit!
Does Ant try to jump across it? Thinking he can make it, but clearly can't. That's an inspiration point.
Because we're getting him all the inspiration points.
The pit is 6 feet wide. From the looks of it, you can move around it.
There is a crudely designed pit trap. We can't go over it. We can't go under it. We can't go through it. We'll have to go around it.
You are immediately attacked by a bear.
Are we actually though?
No.
Vanin and Ulfric stand back.
and
While Bomber is attacked by the bear.
I just think set it off. There might be something already in there.
Well, it's covered with leaves at the moment, which does suggest that the pit trap has not been activated as of yet.
Right.
You are within your rights to push Ant into the pit.
Oh, why?
Because
you're in front, and I could just do
because
this.
this is Dungeons and Dragons, and if they want to push you into a pit trap, they can. That's just
what
the way.
would we have to do to achieve that?
Oh my god!
Out of interest, Thunder Master.
It would be a contest roll, strength contest roll. He would roll his against his strength. Whoever pushing him would have to roll against their strength. It would be a dice off.
That's fair enough.
I'm not confident I do have lower strength than him.
Yeah, I should.
That is my initial impression, by the way. I'm not 100% certain on what the protocol is for pushing someone into a pit, but I believe it is a contest of strength.
Part of me wants to activate the trap to see whether there's an ambush.
There might actually be a perception roll on his case first to see whether he actually predicts that you're going to do it to him. But I would work on the basis that you're probably going to need him later on.
Okay.
To throw in front of something a bit dangerous.
It's not usually in your best interest to kill the muscle that you've hired to help you.
We would always look
pretty
after
funny,
you,
right?
Boromir.
But we would look after you,
Brandy Buck.
Boromir Brandy Buck.
Goodness sake.
It's almost like you went, we'd look after you, Boromir, and then you saw the last name, it's like, push him in the pit.
I mean, it did cross my mind. I was like, actually, do we really need him? Do we really need him?
We throw a stone in.
I'm in favour of.
You're desperate to throw a stone into something, aren't you? You literally just want. Can I put a stone in?
Should we just let him throw a stone in?
Yeah, let's just do it.
Let him throw a stone.
Yeah, throw a stone.
Let him throw a stone. Alarm sound and 1,000 goblins descend from the hills. The traps have been activated. They scream
The beacons are lit.
as they murder you mercilessly. Okay. So you're throwing a stone, are you? I don't think that requires a roll of any kind. You chuck a stone. The leaves and things that are on top of the pit fall away. And it's just a pit. There's no spikes or anything in the bottom. It's not particularly deep. If you fell into it, you'd very easily be able to climb back out. It's piss poor as far as traps go. You moving on? You're just gonna shimmy around.
Yeah.
I love the fact that you guys move your miniatures around the bits.
We need the immersion. I think we need the board. We're not used to this new board
You
thing.
can tell that we're all board gamers at heart. We want
Yeah.
to move the miniature. Just right. You've acquired 75 experience points for basically getting underway on a mission, killing yourself some goblins, avoiding some traps, and as you continue down this route, you have found a secret goblin lair.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you don't know anything about this place on the grounds that all the people that knew about it are dead in the street behind you because you murdered them mercilessly. So you have no knowledge of what awaits you inside this.
Oh, we should have interrogated him.
You had there was no way of knowing.
One of them attacked me, so I had to defend myself and failed doing so.
Inside this cave. All you know is that on the route that you have travelled, there were at least 12 goblins
We're out of our depth, boys.
dragging 2 bodies, one of which we know is human-sized.
Are they dead or alive? Do we know this?
We do not know that. You can't tell that. You can't tell that from the draggage.
That's fine.
You can't tell that. And there were no leaves of Lothlorien left behind, which do not fall lightly, as we know.
Nice.
I am loving the fact that it's constantly laced with Lord of the Rings references.
From the completely different universe. You have followed the goblin's trail. You have circumvented their, frankly, quite naff traps.
No, I thought they were quite sophisticated.
They need some help, to be honest. But you have followed the goblin's trail, and you have found a large cave in a hillside 5 miles from the scene of the ambush. A shallow stream flows out of the cave mouth, which is screened by a dense briar thicket. A narrow, dry path leads into the cave on the right-hand side of the stream.
Okay, that's the cave entrance there. Oh, just there.
Yeah.
So the whole thing is cave entrance.
Yeah.
But this is a river. Goes right.
Right, so
this
it's
is a dry path.
Probably a little Skyrim cave, this one, isn't it?
It's a proper Skyrim cave. I should have just said that rather than reading this bit.
Yeah.
You found the Skyrim cave.
Ah, we know what you mean. We followed the trail from the goblins.
Yeah, your northwestern trail's coming from this angle here. So you were still in your that was your marching order, wasn't it? Basically.
Yeah.
So you've come in like and so. On this side
How
here,
did you get to the path across the stream?
You would need to wade across the stream in order to get it. It's only a shallow stream. It doesn't seem to be particularly fast flowing. You can tell that immediately. It's not something that's going to sort of whisk you away or anything like that. But yeah, the tracks that you've been following, the tromping feet. There's quite a lot of chewed up earth just here. There is quite clearly a sort of muddy mess going into the stream where they've kind of like dragged things into the stream or through the stream and across the stream. What's going on quite clearly over here is kind of beyond your perception at this moment.
Is there anything we can see in this hedge?
It's incredibly dense, thick.
Oh, so you should know then.
There could be anything on the other side of it.
Oh, you look really hurt. You okay?
You've upset him.
I'm upset. Hide muscle. Go and find out.
Sword straight through his neck.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I like this. I like there's some tension in
He's
the
wearing
team.
his sassy pants now.
I like the tension in the team. I'm going to work on
I will
that.
whip my
I'm gonna
big
work
sword
on
out
that.
and thrust it inside you.
I'm going to constantly niggle at the gaps in this team. until it
Meanwhile, I'm
breaks
secretly
apart.
wondering whether the gods care about immortal affairs at all.
I'm not giving you an inspiration for that. But good try. Meanwhile, whilst we argue, I wonder whether the gods care.
Is that why they are? Is that why I have such dicks at my party?
Is this why we argue?
I'm also pondering whether that people deserve to be treated with respect and courtesy.
No, they don't.
I'm just wondering whether the path to power and self-improvement are too
So
knowledge.
right now,
I'm not giving you inspiration for this.
I'm waiting for others to act, so I don't trust my gut feelings.
I am not giving you
Well,
inspiration
hang
for
on.
reading your
No,
character
hang
sheet.
on. I'm waiting for people to act first.
I'm not giving you. I am not giving you inspiration for reading your character sheet to me.
But that is exactly what he's doing, though. That is what you're doing, aren't you? You're waiting for us.
Yeah. I'm playing in line with my character traits.
All right. Okay.
I do have a tinderbox and 10 torches.
Tinderbox.
So you've got a way of making he's got Tinder.
We can really think outside the box on these sort of problems that we come across. We can do more about it.
You have at this point you've done a fair job of killing goblins, but you have, I would say at this point, missed huge amounts of content you could have acquired by not killing goblins.
I can speak goblin, so actually that was a good point.
Yeah, there's a lot you could have known that you didn't know.
I do have dark vision, so I can see in dark vision as well, in dark light.
That's a good point.
That's a good point.
That's well made, actually. I think maybe.
So I'll sneak up to the cave entrance, have a little peek in there.
Okay.
Well, not sneak. I'll just walk up to it.
Right. So what's everybody,
Dwarf may care.
what's everybody else doing at this particular moment?
Well-
so I so you're basically moving up to have a little peek inside. So
I will be on alert, looking for any danger that may be occurring with any sort of enemy.
Scanning the thickets.
Scanning the thickets and any sort of movement and any sort of danger.
Boromir's playing with his tinderbox.
Yeah.
It's fine.
You can see. I will draw it in for you. Why not? Why not, eh?
Okay, so now I don't know what to do.
Right.
Because I don't know if I should trust my gut or not. Because it's in my character traits. I follow my character trait.
Yeah! He's eventually broken.
What is your gut instinct, by the way? This one to say whether I delete that again or not. What's your gut instinct?
What should we do, guys?
I want to know your gut instinct, not theirs. What's your gut instinct?
Keep having a look around here. But I'm not sure if I should do that or not.
Is your gut instinct to go in or retreat?
Yeah, that's what I said.
So your gut instinct is to go in.
Yeah, but I'm not sure about that.
Well, you're not sure about that.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. You can have an inspiration point for that. That is a cheap inspiration point.
To be impassive.
I'm giving you a cheap inspiration point. Okay, so you're looking down into the cave. You can see about 30 feet down into the cave. There's quite clearly a turning going off here.
Yeah.
There is a turning going off here.
Okay.
You can hear
So
faint
this
sounds.
is the stream here, isn't it?
This is the stream,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's the. So the stream. Oh,
The stream is actually carrying on this way.
Okay, so it carries on
But
straight
there is you can just about make out that there's a turning there.
Okay. Nice.
But there are faint sounds. Give me a perception. Yeah, just roll a perception. D20 against your perception.
That one.
That's
No,
20.
no,
That's 20.
sorry. Apologies, my fault. 16.
Yeah. So it's sort of faint clanking of chains and a sort of growling noise.
Okay. Do you think we could lure someone into a trap of some kind?
Probably me.
Could we throw ants into a hole? You can also tell, by the way, from this point that you would need to cross the stream to get into the cave. You don't want to wade down down the stream.
No.
We've come out here with one thing and one thing only: to rescue any hostages and to make ourselves feel big by killing people.
Classic hero traits there. We're going to make ourselves feel big by killing people. At this point, it's probably okay to point out that you're probably okay without lights and things in the area that the dwarf has revealed.
I also have dark vision.
Beyond that, anybody who doesn't have dark vision is probably going to need a light source.
I've got a
Do
light source.
you have light sources?
Yeah.
I'd rather you didn't use them.
This is
Come at me, bro.
obviously this is then just the cave. We've got a cave in here. What's all this over here?
Well, you can't see that. All you can see is just this entrance here. There's a thicket here. There's hiding something going on right here. But
I think maybe should we
Investigate the rest of the
investigate
cave.
the rest of here? Just maybe get like the base of the
Yeah.
Get
To ensure that we're not going to be rounded on ourselves.
Walking into the shop, so we need to get the lay of the land.
I agree with that action. Yes, completely. I am convinced by your conviction.
you're not having an inspiration.
I do not expect one because there's no magic involved. So thank you.
Well,
I'm literally just doing what I need to do to get this
back.
quest done so I can get back to my business.
What do you
I'll
think?
go
What
to
do you
business
think,
collecting
guys? Do you
spells.
agree with my gut instincts? I'm not sure about it.
I think I agree with that.
I love that. I have made a decision, but I am not convinced.
I'm a little bit scared by it.
Because I'm having a crisis of faith because I don't think the gods believe in us anymore.
So what's the marching order? Just so
I've amended it.
I'll be at the rear.
That's your marching
Yes,
order,
yes,
is it? So
yes.
basically, and at this point, only Boromir is going across the stream.
He is
to see what's going on.
only at this point.
Well done, good, sir.
So
We're doing the thing. We're doing the thing we said we would do.
This is going to be a combat situation. I can feel it.
why would you suggest such a thing? I'm only just,
Yeah, because you asked us the marching order.
it's super important to know. You never know what's going to happen.
You do.
Boromir is dead. Not really.
Ulfric and Valen retreat back to the cart and continue on their quest.
Boromir-
Untroubled.
They had a good night after this point.
they head to what's the place called? Phandelver.
Yeah,
They head to Phandelver.
A righteous time was
They,
never
they deliver the
Phandalin.
goods. Phandalin. They deliver the goods and live happily ever after.
And
The
lived
end.
on the happy retirement.
Cheers, Anne.
The wizard went on to collect all the spells in the world. Right. Or maybe not.
Ulfric never regained his faith.
Even now he's drinking in Neverwinter Tavern. The Boromir, Brandybuck. He has an affinity for water and has waded across the water. And on the east side of the stream, flowing from the cave mouth, a small area in the briar thickets has been hollowed out to form a lookout post or blind. Wooden planks flatten out the briars and provide room for guards to lie hidden and watch the area, including a pair of goblins lurking there right now.
Dun dun dun.
These goblins are lazy. They have become aware
Okay, so they're
as
with
the
us now.
splashing has happened as you've crossed the river.
But are they
They
like,
have become aware that there is splashing going on and they are kind of picking themselves up and readying themselves.
must have been the wind.
It must have been, yeah. You've got a few moments to make your decisions what you're going to do next, and then we will be going into a combat situation.
Well,
Can I move across the stream?
You can.
And can I try and talk to them?
Try and talk to them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay.
I have the charisma of a stoat.
You have goblin.
I have goblin, yeah.
language, don't you?
Yeah.
How do you want to talk to them? How do you want to approach this?
Oh, that's a good question, isn't it?
What's
I
it?
mean, do you want to come at them hard? Do you want to come at them like chummy chum? What are you
He's
doing?
gonna start flirting with them.
Are you gonna? Yeah, literally. Are you approaching them as friends, or are you approaching them in an intimidating manner? What are you doing?
We play this a bit weird. Yeah, I think actually we play this a little bit and go to them with a little bit of caution and a bit of a wary but friendly nature.
A wary but friendly nature. Good grief. Let's go for deception then.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's fair.
Let's go for a deception test. So you're rolling a d20 against your deception.
Which is charisma.
This is a moderate challenge.
Okay. 15.
You rolled 15.
14. Minus 1.
Minus 1, so you've rolled 14. Okay. Okay. The goblins turn around. They're slightly confused by your presence. They are reaching for their weapons. Roll for initiative.
Or we need to subdue them.
Everybody roll for initiative.
Roll a d20?
Roll a d20. You're rolling against
19.
I
16.
think initiative is against dexterity, so if you've got dexterity bonus.
I have plus 2.
Minus 1.
You've got plus 2, plus 3, so you've got
I've got
15. I've got 21.
I've got 22.
So you got Anne.
22, so Anne goes
So
first.
it's Anne, then Matt.
Yeah.
Then what did
I got 15.
15, and then me. So you hadn't crossed the river at this point.
Oh, shit.
You had crossed the river. You had crossed the river. I'm putting you guys there. You are still across the river.
Right, what have they got then?
Crossing the river is going to cost you a movement. So it's classed as difficult terrain. So every foot of movement in difficult terrain costs 1 extra foot of movement. So if you want to cross a 5-foot stream, which is what that is, it's cost you 10 feet of movement. So you can still get across, but you've only got 15 feet of movement when you get to the other side. Answers first. How are you going to deal?
Can we target
What weapons have they got?
parts of the body?
They have scimitars and short bows, but they are foregoing the short bows. They are drawing their scimitars and getting their shields out.
Can we target parts of the body?
You can aim for a non-lethal shot, which if they take it to 0 hit points, then they will go unconscious
Okay, that's
rather
fine.
than dying.
Okay.
Yeah,
Do we want to
you
interrogate these
strike
guys,
them
or do
upon
we just
the
want to kill them and
sack.
just go all hell for leather into the thing?
Take one down, subdue the other.
Yeah.
We'll drag him up.
Kill him.
Kill him. He's thinking kill him.
I think we just kill him.
These are the guards, the lookouts for a goblin hideout.
So they might know what's going on. We need to kill one. I say kill one and torture the other one.
So it could be. It could be.
That's
12
your
more
lawful
inside.
good hero talking there. I may take an inspiration off him for that.
I mean,
Okay, alright.
I completely agree with him as the chaotic good. Actually, now that you said that, I'm on board with the plan.
I'm going to go kill one of them. I think I've got to get a bit
So
closer.
they both got the same thing. They both got.
They're both drawing their
That's
scimitars.
the same,
They got their
Do I need to get
shields.
close to him and I'll use my sword on him?
You're gonna sword them out. So roll your D20 and for your AC is 15 for a goblin. 8 plus your 4. That is a fail. I'm afraid.
Oh, he's done it again.
He is.
That's swing and a miss.
I'm not giving you another inspiration point. You can only have one.
Can he use the inspiration point to help him out in this one?
If he could have done, he could have rolled 2 dice, but it's too late.
Okay, fair. That's
You
fine.
could have rolled 2 dice and taken the highest result. You've got 1 spell left for the day because we did not rest after the last conflict either.
We did not actually. That was probably a mistake. What is their armor made of?
What is their armor made of? It is
Yes.
leather armor, I believe. I will double check it for you. It is. They have leather armor and a shield.
I would like to move back a step
That's cool.
to the edge of the stream,
So you're backed up to the stream.
and I will cast Ray of Frost. My
Your
primary,
cantrip.
my cantrip.
Who are you aiming at?
I'm going to aim at this guy.
Go for it then.
18.
Nice,
That's
man.
gonna be a bang bang.
That's nailed it. So it's how much damage is it? D8.
1d8 cold damage,
1d8 cold damage.
and its speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of your next turn.
Alright.
1d8.
Speed is 30 feet. Standard. That's
4.
Cool.
Is he down?
No, he is not. No.
What's his deal? What's...
7 hit points on a goblin. So this
Ah,
guy,
I see.
this guy's taken 4 hit points.
Right, okay.
So you've got 3 left.
He's a little bit cold.
And so he's going to be very
So
slow.
he's slow until the next
But
turn
he
starts
can,
again.
he can walk. He can basically. He's got a limit of 20 feet, but it's which basically still puts everybody in range.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's still quite happy.
So it's Nick's go now.
So I want to get ahead of Vaden here, just to protect him a bit.
The walking through the stream costs you 10 feet rather than 5. Just so you know.
That's fine. So I could
So what are you doing?
smash him up.
Warhammer? No, so
Oh, no,
so
it's
you're
damage,
rolling
it's damage,
D20 plus 4,
D20 plus
and
4.
you're aiming for 15.
Oh.
That is a fumble. That is a critical fumble. This guy's going to attack the little dwarf.
Attack.
So that's 8. That's a miss. It just
Let's do this again.
fluffs off the armor. No worry at all. This guy, he's just going to take a shot at Ant. What's your armor? 14.
Yep.
Yeah.
Correct.
That's a 4. You guys are just lucking out with my dice rolling today. So it goes back to Ant. That is 7 plus your 2. That is a kill.
Ah! Head locked off.
Straight.
Head locked.
Straight
This
dead.
guy's got. He's been slowed, isn't he? By.
I've done damage to him.
So he's got.
He has got 3 hit
he's got
points
3
left.
hit points left. Okay. So do we want to subdue this one then? That was the plan, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Can we do that, Dungeon Master?
You are able to subdue him.
How,
yes.
and how do we do so?
You can attack him as normal using a weapon, but you're basically pulling a punch. As long as I know that your intention is to subdue rather than kill.
Okay, so it's my turn next, isn't it? As the next initiative.
Subdue him.
Yes, Matt is next in line.
Okay,
So if I was to,
What weapon do you have?
You've got a sword.
I do have a small knife, but I don't use it because I don't need to.
He butters crackers with it.
I-
Are you attempting to subdue?
I am attempting to subdue.
Cool. Okay, so roll an attack as normal. So it's D20 with your bonus, whatever the sword is.
Which is 0.
But
Which is sort of plus 4.
Plus 4.
Ooh, okay, fair enough. 4 plus 4 is 8.
8. That is not enough.
Of course it's not.
He deftly blocks your attack. Nick also has an attempt at
I
subduing.
want to subdue him. I want to sweep the legs out of my warhammer.
Sweep the
That's
legs.
going to be how I do it.
He's going full Cobra Kai.
Mm.
So roll the dice plus 4.
Please.
Oh my god!
Have you rolled anything other than a 1?
No.
There's literally 1 every
I'm
roll.
getting vexed by it, if I'm honest.
I'm becoming vexed. Goblins get a free disengage. Oh, that's good. So he's going to attack. He's going to attack the elf because he's right up in the face of the elf.
I'm in serious trouble here, guys.
What's your AC?
My AC is 12.
Well, I've rolled a 1.
You're rolling worse than us.
So that's a fluff.
Oh.
But I'm going to use I get to use a free action to disengage, and I am going to run.
I'm going for him. We want this bad boy. We want to know what's going on in
You're bundling him.
Yeah, let's do it. Come on, we've got
Bundling
3
him. So
attacks.
roll a dice plus your 4. You're aiming for 15. That's a 2.
Well, I think I'm gonna use Ray of Frost, one of my cantrips, because I'm
That
gonna get
cantrip-
fed
that
up and a bit tired of this little.
He killed everybody so far with this cantrip.
And yeah, so I'm gonna roll for it.
Go on then. So it's a spell casting, isn't it? So it's put your intelligence.
My intelligence is plus 3.
7
Ooh.
plus 3 is 10.
10, 12.
Not enough.
Ooh.
So he dodges nimbly.
He nimbly dodges my
Nimbly
my
dodges.
killing blow.
I'm going to kill the guy.
I'm going to kill the guy.
What am I going to do
All
next?
reason has left our heads now. We just need to get this guy dead.
Warhammer.
So get stuck in them. You have to get up to him.
Yeah, I'm getting up to him.
Try and whack his legs
Stick
out.
it in the back of his head.
Are you subduing still? Or you...
No.
No, you can subdue. It doesn't make any difference. As long as... 8
It doesn't matter.
plus you.
It doesn't matter.
He is still just dodged out of the way. He's dodged out of the way. Right, this guy's
We can't even kill a goblin.
this guy's going to attack Ant because Ant's the easiest to attack.
Yeah, because he's weak.
6. He's missed. He's fluffed it. He's going to go in here.
Oh, no.
Oh no! This is exactly what I knew was going to happen as well.
Just inside the cave mouth, a few uneven stone steps lead up to a small dank chamber on the east side of the passage. The cave narrows to a steep fissure at the far end and is filled with the stench of animals. Savage snarls and the sounds of rattling chains greet your ears where 3 wolves are chained up just inside the opening. Each wolf's chain leads to an iron rod driven into the base of a stalagmite. You see one badly wounded goblin attempting to pull the chains free.
If the wolves are freed, will they attack the goblin?
Who knows?
We need to kill the goblin now.
Yeah, we're gonna do this. I'm gonna shoot him because I've got 7.
He
Attack
does have an
bonus.
incredible roll on his.
Okay, fair, yeah.
Basically, he's an archer.
Why haven't we been doing this?
He's an archer.
That's what he said.
He's
But then I lose arrows.
His proficiency is bows. I did
know.
tell him that at the start.
I saw that.
Yeah,
I pointed that
But
out to
I lose
everyone.
arrows, and we didn't need it at the start because we were fine. Now we're screwed. Come on.
So you aim for 15?
Is it?
Yeah. 17.
Sad.
Right, roll for damage. So your damage on your bow is
1d8 plus
1d8
3.
plus 3. That's massive.
How much do I need to kill him?
3 wounds will do it.
So basically,
So
I've done it.
Yeah, but I need you to roll.
Where's my
Dungeon
d8 gone?
Master needs me to
Your
roll.
d8 is that
That's
one,
on.
yeah.
Thank you.
8.
Oh, he's massively. That is like arrow through the skull.
So that would explain the clanking as well.
Yeah.
So did he manage to get the wolves free?
No.
About bloody
however,
time.
The wolves are agitated. They
Ah.
are pulling on the chains. They have seen Monsieur Archer in the doorway. They are pulling on the chains. They are looking at you. They are frothing at the mouth. The chains appear to be pulling from the wall. Before you do anything, can I just get a perception roll from you?
A perception roll.
Perception roll, yeah. Before you do any animal handling rolls,
Gods have not been kind to him.
18.
They have now.
you
Thank you, guys.
notice the wolves look incredibly hungry.
Hungry. What do I have that I can give them?
Is there any food in the area?
There's a few bones scattered around, but it just looks like there's the remains of whatever they
To
have
be
been
fair,
previously gnawing
To
on.
be fair, I'm not being funny. We've got a corpse of a goblin.
A goblin
in there.
right there in the middle of the room.
There is that.
Yeah.
Do I get my arrow back?
Yeah, I think
If-
yeah, we
If the battle finished, so I would have got my arrow back, wouldn't I?
And
have we searched for it yet?
You won't get it back yet because the wolf situation hasn't been resolved.
Yeah, we need to resolve this. I was thinking just give them a bit of rations, but you know, what do you reckon, boys?
Do you have rations?
I have 10 days of rations.
10 full days rations.
So do I.
10. That's so much lambus bread.
What is the
Go on.
I'm trying to think of the word. The quality of goblin meat.
What is the quality of goblin meat?
Yeah. Is it a valid substance?
Yeah, will the wolves like it?
Holy sh.
I mean, we have to ask these questions, man.
These are the questions you got.
Give me an insight roll. Against
An insight roll?
Insight against your insight.
Okay.
Whoa!
I don't know where that went.
That was the most flamboyant roll ever.
16. It
Was
Actually,
it 16?
No, it was 16.
What's your modifier on insight?
Plus 3.
Plus 3. Okay. The goblin that you've killed, I mean, he looks like a goblin. He's slightly stringy, slightly chewy, I should imagine, but he is meat.
Not really that, like, was it? 'Cause you were
I've
But I
literally-
mean, unless you're going to take a bite of him yourself. He's a slightly stringy, slightly chewy, random, average. He's a goblin.
Ulfric, does it tell you
There
what
is
sort of
meat-
meat you have on
There
yours?
is meat on the bones.
I have just days of ration, that's all I have.
Your days of rations include dried meats, that sort of stuff, cheese.
I'm not feeding
I
Pie.
personally think we should feed the goblin.
Yeah, I agree.
It's fresh.
You gonna lob the goblin at him?
Yeah.
Right. You lob the goblins.
Oh no, whoa guys, whoa.
Are you gonna pull the arrow out first?
Yes, please.
I will do.
Yes.
Right. Okay. You retrieve his arrow.
Hey buddy.
There you go.
Just
You,
leave me in the corridor.
Captain.
you bundle the corpse towards the wolves. They begin to feed hungrily.
Verily.
However, one of them
There's always a
still seems a little bit intrigued by your presence. So I
So
do
the-
still
so-
require
So which one? Which one first?
Yeah.
This is key.
the middle one. I require an animal handling test from you, sir.
Okay.
So roll your dice. You're looking for a D20
Yep.
plus your animal handling modifier.
Yeah.
The wolf looks at you, sniffs a bit.
Hey, buddy.
Hey.
Like Snuff is doing right
And
now.
then starts noshing on the goblin with the other two. They are quite happily eating the goblin and no longer paying any attention to you at all. You are free to move around the chamber. You are free. Do you notice there is a fissure in the rock here, which may be worth examining, or you may return to the main pathway.
So they're not fussed by our presence.
They
anymore.
are quite happily eating a goblin. Just so I can know what the wizard and the warrior are doing. So you're just mooching.
I'm keeping guard out here.
So you're keeping guard.
Because I
Okay.
can't
Justin,
see
do you
that.
want to come in here?
Okay, the fissure is a narrow opening in the east wall, which leads to a natural chimney that climbs 30 feet upwards.
Okay.
It looks like you could potentially climb it.
I think actually what I personally prefer to do is to move out into the cave and move up further to see what my elf eyes can see, because I think I need to.
As well, didn't you?
I do have dark vision.
I would say at this point that you have successfully dealt with these wolves.
Yeah.
Matt has moved up to explore further into the cavern.
Yeah.
You have left your wagon securely off the
Yeah,
road.
wagon.
The
wagon.
The mission.
You're-
This is proper Skyrim, isn't
You,
it?
you are seriously in side mission territory. And I would say at this point,
Yeah.
it needs to go home. At this point, this is a good point to end this particular session of Drunkards and Dragons. We've had a lot of fun. I've had a lot of fun. Anyway,
I
have
have.
you guys had a lot of fun?
Yes. I have
Yay!
definitely had a fun.
Yeah, we are,
I've definitely had a fun.
We're neck deep in the dungeon or the cavern of the goblins, and who knows what will happen next, and who knows whether we will even convene again to find out. For now, let's leave this on one of those cliffhangers and assume this is like one of those series on Netflix that gets cancelled and never comes back. Bye, everybody!
Bye then.